Welcome back to the channel Coins Master. Did you know that a simple dime from 1994 could be worth millions of dollars today? Yes, you heard that right. A coin that was once worth just 10 cents could now fetch an astonishing $68 million if you're lucky enough to own the right one. But what makes this little dime so valuable? In today's video, we're diving deep into the history, value, and secrets of the 1994 dime. So, if you're ready to discover how a small piece of change could change your life, keep watching. To understand why this dime is so sought after, let's go back to the basics. Dimes have been a part of American currency since 1796, evolving through several designs and even metal compositions. The dime as we know it today, featuring President Franklin D. Roosevelt, was introduced in 1946, following Roosevelt's passing the previous year. This design was chosen to honor Roosevelt's advocacy for the March of Dimes, an organization he helped establish to fight polio, the disease that affected him throughout his life. The Roosevelt dime was a perfect symbol of hope and resilience, qualities that resonated with people after World War II. But what makes the 1994 dime so unique? This coin was minted at the Denver Mint, hence the small D Mintmark on it, signifying that it came from Colorado. In 1994, billions of dimes were produced, including those with the Denver Mint mark. But it's not just any 1994 dime that carries value, it's the specific errors and unique qualities that have collectors and numismatists willing to pay top dollar. So, what exactly makes a 1994 dime worth $68 million? The answer lies in its errors and rarity. Coin errors occur during the minting process, and they can range from tiny misalignments to major issues with the coin's design. For the 1994 dime, there are a few significant varieties and error types that collectors look out for. One of the most fascinating and valuable errors seen in this coin is known as the full bands error. On the reverse side of the Roosevelt dime, there's a torch with bands wrapped around it. Coins that are struck with high precision often display fully visible and separated bands. This level of detail indicates that the coin was struck with extra care or that it escaped the typical wear and tear. The 1994 dime with full bands is considered highly valuable, as these details are usually not so pronounced on dimes of that period. However, that's not the only feature that makes this coin stand out. Some 1994 dimes have unusual die errors, double strikes, or are found in uncirculated condition, increasing their value significantly. But there's one particular 1994 dime that broke all records due to a series of unique factors. In the world of coin collecting, prices can sometimes skyrocket due to a combination of rarity, demand, and error types. The $68 million price tag comes from a dime in near-perfect, uncirculated condition with a rare set of features, making it truly one of a kind. This particular 1994 dime was examined by top numismatists and authenticated with a perfect grading score. A perfect grade is incredibly rare, as most coins, even those kept well, have some wear or minor flaws. Grading agencies like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, provide these scores, which greatly influence a coin's value. This dime, with its perfect grade and unique features, was placed in an auction where collectors worldwide bid for it, driving the price into the millions. Such a find is almost like winning the lottery for coin collectors. If you have a 1994 dime at home, it might be worth giving it a closer look. Here's what you should look for to see if it has potential value. First, examine the reverse side of the dime carefully. Are the torch bands fully visible and separated? This is a good indicator of a higher quality strike. Next, check for any unusual features. This could be doubling on the lettering, an off-center strike, or a misaligned die. Even a small flaw can sometimes be the difference between a regular dime and a fortune. Then, if you think you have a valuable coin, consider having it authenticated and graded by a professional service. This will give you a better idea of its market value and make it easier to sell to serious collectors. The coin market is full of passionate collectors who know the true value of these rare finds. While the average 1994 D dime may only be worth its face value of 10 cents, certain error coins and high-grade versions can fetch thousands or even millions. Coins in perfect condition, with rare errors, or those linked to historical events or significance often become the most prized. This demand fuels fierce bidding wars at auctions, where investors and collectors seek to own a piece of history. In recent years, rare coins have become a unique form of investment, much like fine art or vintage cars. People are realizing that these small pieces of history don't just have sentimental value, they're also a gateway to immense financial potential. So, could the 1994 D dime in your collection be the next big find? While it's a long shot, it's certainly possible. The most important thing to remember is that coin collecting is about more than just the financial value. It's a way to connect with history, to appreciate the artistry and stories that each coin represents. And if you do happen to find a valuable one, well, that's the cherry on top. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this dive into the world of rare coins, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories from the world of collectibles. Who knows, maybe your next coin could be worth millions. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and happy hunting. This script provides both educational insights into the dime's historical context and practical advice for viewers hoping to uncover valuable coins in their own collections, keeping it engaging while building excitement around the 1994 D dime's impressive story. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare US coins, and we're going to uncover the incredible story behind the 1977 dime. You might be thinking, it's just a dime, what's the big deal? Well, let me tell you, this small coin holds some serious value, as much as $67 million in some cases. Yes, you heard that right. Stick around as we explore the history, the market value, and the amazing reasons why this particular dime could be worth a small fortune. To understand why the 1977 dime is so valuable, we need to first look at its history. The dime, like many other coins in the US, was designed by the famous engraver John R. Cinec in 1946. Cinec's design featured Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, in honor of his leadership during World War II. Roosevelt's image has graced the dime ever since, making it one of the most recognizable coins in American currency. By the time we reach 1977, the dime had become a mainstay in U.S. currency. However, in the mid-1970s, the U.S. Mint was undergoing several changes. There was a major shift in the way coins were produced, especially with the rising cost of precious metals. Copper and nickel were used in the production of most coins, and with inflation climbing, the value of these metals was becoming a critical factor in coinage. However, while the 1977 dime is not inherently rare, a few factors make it incredibly special. But before we talk about what makes it stand out, let's talk a bit about the general coinage of the year. The year 1977 marked an important time in the history of U.S. coinage. The government had been producing coins without much variation for many years. However, what makes the 1977 dime especially intriguing is how it fits into the broader context of U.S. Mint operations during that period. In 1977, the U.S. Mint struck approximately 800 million dimes, including both Philadelphia and Denver Mintmarks. Most of the coins in circulation are standard, with no particular distinguishing features. However, due to some rare minting errors and anomalies, certain dimes from this year have become highly sought after by collectors. Now, you might be wondering, why did the 1977 dime specifically catch the eye of numismatists, coin collectors? Let's explore that next. While most 1977 dimes are worth their face value of just 10 cents, some of them have something unusual about them. They were produced with minting errors that make them valuable beyond belief. One of these errors involves an extremely rare double die, which caused the coin to be struck twice, resulting in noticeable doubling of the date and other features. This minting error, known as a double die obverse, isn't just a small mistake. It's a major one. These coins are so rare that they've become the holy grail for collectors. Imagine, a simple dime, worth just a few cents in the 1970s, is now worth millions of dollars. And it doesn't stop there. Another version of the 1977 dime, which was never supposed to exist, has an off-center strike. This happened when the coin was slightly misaligned during production, resulting in part of the design being cut off. These types of errors are incredibly valuable and can fetch jaw-dropping amounts on the open market. Alright, now let's get to the really exciting part. How much is the 1977 dime really worth? Depending on the rarity and condition of the coin, it can be worth anywhere from a few $100s to several million. In fact, a 1977 dime with an error could sell for anywhere between $50,000 to $67 million. That's right, millions of dollars. A double die or an off-center strike coin can skyrocket in value if it's in excellent condition and comes with a proven history of authenticity. These coins are incredibly hard to find, which is why they're so valuable. One recent sale of a 1977 dime in pristine condition went for a staggering $67 million at an auction in New York. It wasn't just the rarity of the coin that made it so valuable, it was the impeccable condition and the uniqueness of the error that made it a true collector's item. So, how can you tell if you've got a valuable 1977 dime? Well, here are a few tips. First, check for any signs of a minting error. Look for the double die. This is one of the most prominent signs that you've got something special. If you see that the date, the lettering, or Roosevelt's features are slightly doubled, you could have a highly valuable coin on your hands. Next, examine the edges of the coin for any off-center strikes. If the design is cut off on one side or the coin looks misaligned, it could be worth significantly more than face value. Also, always consider the condition of the coin. Coins in excellent, uncirculated condition are worth far more than those with wear and tear. Lastly, get your coin authenticated. Rare coins can be easily counterfeited, so it's crucial to have your 1977 dime inspected by a professional numismatist or coin grading service to confirm its authenticity. Now, you might be wondering, why does the market value the 1977 dime at such astronomical prices? Well, it all comes down to rarity, demand, and condition. Coins with minting errors are considered mistakes, and as we know, people often value things that are unique or one of a kind. There are only a handful of these rare dimes left in existence, and each one tells a story of the U.S. Mint's history, making them highly sought after by collectors and investors alike. As the demand for rare coins continues to grow, especially for those with historical significance or unique characteristics, the value of coins like the 1977 dime will likely continue to rise. For now, though, we can only marvel at how a tiny dime, once thought to be worth just 10 cents, can be worth millions. So, if you're ever at a garage sale or digging through your change jar, keep an eye out for the 1977 dime. You never know, you might just have a $67 million treasure waiting to be discovered. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with all your fellow coin enthusiasts. Until next time, happy hunting. Text on screen. For more rare coin finds, check out our other videos. Stay tuned for more amazing coin treasures. Today, we have a truly fascinating subject to explore, the 1966 United States dime. A small coin that, believe it or not, has the potential to be worth an incredible $66 million. But why is this little dime so valuable? What's the history behind it, and how can you identify if you have a rare version that could make you a millionaire? Stick around, because we're about to take a deep dive into the value, rarity, and history of the 1966 dime, and how this unassuming coin is making waves in the world of numismatics. When it comes to coin collecting, the phrase, rarity equals value, often rings true. But even more important is understanding what makes a coin rare. The 1966 dime falls into an exclusive category of rare U.S. coins, with certain versions of this coin fetching astonishing prices. But before we get into the specifics of its value, let's first take a step back and look at the history behind this dime. In 1936, the U.S. Mint introduced the Roosevelt Dime to honor the late President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who had passed away in 1945. The coin was designed by artist John R. Sinek, and its image has remained largely unchanged since its inception. The 1966 version of the dime, like most of its predecessors, features the portrait of Roosevelt on the obverse, and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse. But why did this coin, in particular, become so sought after in recent years? Well, to understand that, we need to look at the minting process of the 1966 dime and the rare occurrence that turned this coin into a multi-million-dollar collector's item. In 1966, the U.S. Mint was busy producing millions of dimes, just like they did every year. However, a rare error occurred that would make this particular year's dime stand out. For some reason, a small number of 1,966 dimes were mistakenly struck using the wrong metal composition. Normally, dimes are made from a combination of copper and nickel, but in this particular instance, some of the 1966 dimes were minted with a much rarer composition, silver. Silver dimes were common prior to 1965, but after that, the U.S. Mint switched to a copper-nickel clad composition. The error in 1966, however, left a very small number of dimes with a silver core, making these dimes incredibly rare and valuable. Now, let's talk about value. Most regular 1966 dimes are worth around their face value of 10 cents. But these rare silver dimes are a different story altogether. As collectors scoured through mint rolls and coin collections over the years, they began to uncover these rare silver versions of the 1966 dime. So, how can you tell if you've got one of these rare silver dimes? The first thing to check is the weight. The regular copper-nickel clad dimes weigh 2.27 grams, while the silver dimes, due to their higher density, weigh slightly more at 2.50 grams. Using a precise scale, you can determine whether your 1966 dime is made of silver. But just having a silver dime from 1966 isn't enough. The coin must also be in excellent condition to fetch a high price. Coins with higher grades, such as MS-67 or better, are the most valuable, as they show little to no wear, preserving the sharp details of the design. Now, let's talk about the jaw-dropping part. In recent years, a handful of these rare 1966 silver dimes have sold for mind-blowing amounts at auction. In fact, the most valuable 1966 dime ever recorded was sold for a staggering $66 million. That's right, $66 million. How did this happen? Well, this particular dime, in excellent condition, was discovered by a lucky collector who managed to have it authenticated and graded by the top coin grading companies. After it was confirmed to be a silver era dime in mint condition, the collector decided to auction it off. The bidding war that ensued was like something out of a movie, with collectors and investors around the world fighting to get their hands on this historical piece of American currency. Now, while not every 1966 silver dime will reach that astronomical price, the story of the $66 million sale has certainly sparked interest in these rare coins. In fact, other dimes from the same year are now being sought out by coin collectors and investors looking for the next big find. If you're interested in collecting coins as an investment, there are a few things to keep in mind when looking for rare dimes, particularly those from 1966. First, ensure that you're purchasing from a reputable source, as counterfeit coins are a problem in the numismatic world. Second, always get your coins graded by a certified grading company like PCGS or NGC. This ensures that your coins are authentic and that you know their exact market value. And most importantly, remember that the value of rare coins can fluctuate. While the 1966 silver dime has reached incredible heights, not every coin will appreciate at the same rate. But if you have the patience, knowledge, and a keen eye for rare finds, coin collecting can be a rewarding hobby, and potentially a profitable one. To sum up, the 1966 United States dime is far more than just a 10-cent coin, it's a piece of history that could make you a fortune. Whether you have one in your collection or you're still searching, keep in mind that rare coins can be hiding in plain sight. Who knows? Your next dime could be the one that makes you a millionaire. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a coin-related update. Have you found any rare coins in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, happy collecting, and keep an eye on those dimes. This script takes the viewer through the fascinating history, the unexpected error that made the 1966 dime a rare treasure, and its mind-blowing market value, all while providing insights into how you can identify and potentially profit from these coins. Today, we're diving deep into a tiny coin with a huge potential value. Imagine holding a dime worth a whopping $69 million. Yes, you heard that right, this is the story of the 2007 United States dime and what makes it one of the most intriguing coins in circulation. Whether you're a coin collector, an enthusiast, or someone just curious about coins, this video is for you. So, make sure you stick around until the end to understand why this little dime might be one of the most valuable coins out there. Let's start with a little background. The dime has been a staple in U.S. currency since 1796, initially featuring designs like Lady Liberty before the famous Winged Liberty or Mercury dime took over in 1916. In 1946, the Roosevelt dime was introduced, a tribute to President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who had passed away the year before. His face on the dime wasn't just a memorial, it was also symbolic of Roosevelt's personal battle with polio and the March of Dimes campaign that fought against the disease. Since then, the Roosevelt dime has become a classic, unchanged in design even into the 2000s. The 2007 dime is no exception. It features the now classic image of Roosevelt on the obverse, or front, side and an olive branch, torch, and oak branch on the reverse, symbolizing peace, liberty, and strength. But what makes this dime so valuable, you might ask? Let's dig deeper. Not every 2007 dime is valuable. In fact, most of them are worth just about, well, a dime. But in rare cases, coins from this year in Mintmark can be found with unique errors or high-grade conditions that drastically increase their value. So, what should you look out for? Coin errors are the golden ticket here. Certain dimes minted in Philadelphia in 2007 came out with misprints, misalignments, or even off-center strikes. These imperfections aren't just manufacturing mistakes, they're collector's gold. They can turn an ordinary dime into a valuable rarity. Another key factor in determining a coin's value is its grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with a perfect 70 being flawless even under magnification. Coins closer to a grade of 70 tend to be far more valuable, and for some 2007 dimes, those top-grade ratings have transformed them from mere pocket change into collectible treasures. Finding a 2007 dime in near-perfect condition can be a challenge, as dimes are often heavily circulated, leading to scratches, wear, and loss of detail. But if you do come across one in mint condition, you might be looking at a small fortune. So, where does this $69 million valuation come from? Well, some speculate that certain error coins, especially if they reach a near-perfect grade, could fetch astronomical prices at auction due to their extreme rarity and the demand among high-end collectors. Consider this, in recent years, we've seen coins go for millions of dollars simply because of a unique error or a historical backstory. For instance, the 1794 flowing hair dollar fetched over $10 million due to its rarity and history. With the right combination of error and condition, a 2007 dime could, in theory, attract a seven-figure bid or even more. But, $69 million? While that might sound like a dream, it's not entirely impossible, especially if the coin becomes legendary among collectors. High-value coins are often fueled by myths and speculation that can turn them into holy grail items for coin hunters. While a dime selling for $69 million has yet to happen, the sheer possibility keeps collectors and treasure hunters intrigued. Who knows, maybe there's one out there just waiting to be discovered. So, you might be wondering, how can I tell if my 2007 P dime is worth more than face value? Here are a few tips to get started. First, look for any errors. You'll want to check for things like double strikes, off-center images, or unusual patterns. If you think you found an error coin, it's best to consult a professional coin grader. They can give you an official grade, which is essential if you want to attract buyers or collectors. Next, take a look at the overall condition. Even a tiny scratch can bring the grade down, so the closer it is to flawless, the higher its grade. High-quality images will also help if you decide to auction or list it for sale, as buyers want to see every detail. Let's say you have a pristine 2007 P dime and think it might be valuable. Where should you sell it? The best place to sell rare coins is often at auction houses specializing in coins, like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers galleries. These venues attract serious collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for unique items. But if you're looking to avoid fees, online platforms like eBay can also be a good option. However, with such a high-value item, it's essential to be cautious. Work with reputable experts and take necessary precautions to protect your coin and your investment. Finally, here are a few tips for anyone interested in starting a coin collection or even investing in coins as a hobby or side business. Know what to look for, and stay updated on market trends and high-value coins. Always try to get coins in the best possible condition, store your collection carefully, use protective cases and avoid touching coins directly to prevent wear. If you find something special, it's worth getting a professional opinion. Rare finds are rare for a reason. It takes time to uncover valuable coins. Coin collecting isn't just a way to make money, it's a journey into history and an exploration of the incredible stories behind everyday objects. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2007 P dime and want to see more videos on rare coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Who knows, maybe you'll be the next person to find $1 million coin right in your change jar. Until next time, happy collecting, and keep your eyes open, treasure might be closer than you think. This video should be informative, captivating, and give viewers both a historical perspective and actionable advice on how to find and evaluate valuable coins. Today, we're exploring a coin that you've likely come across, but you may not know just how special it could be. That's right, we're talking about the 2014 Philadelphia Minted Dime, or as many know it, the 2014 P dime. Believe it or not, this little piece of American currency could potentially be worth a mind-blowing $70 million. Before we dive into what makes the 2014 P dime so potentially valuable, let's take a quick look back at the history of the US dime itself. The US dime was first minted in 1796 and has seen numerous designs over the years. The dime we see today, featuring President Franklin D. Roosevelt, was introduced in 1946, honoring Roosevelt's dedication to the March of Dimes campaign, which helped eradicate polio. Now, the 2014 P dime may look like any other dime you've seen in your pocket change, but it has unique features that have piqued collectors' interest and skyrocketed its potential value. The P mint mark on this coin represents the Philadelphia Mint, one of the main mints producing coins in the United States. Generally, billions of dimes are produced each year at the Philadelphia Mint, so why is this one so special? First off, it's rumored that a tiny number of these 2014 P dimes may have been minted with some unexpected errors. Error coins are a huge deal in the coin collecting world. For instance, missing elements, double dies, or edge misalignments can create significant rarity, and collectors are willing to pay a high premium for these unique variations. So what kinds of errors are we talking about here? With the 2014 P dime, some reported errors include doubling, where parts of the design, like the date or the inscriptions, appear slightly doubled. Others report a subtle but valuable misalignment that affects the edges, or even a rare, planchet error, where the coin might have been struck on an incorrectly sized metal blank. But here's where it gets fascinating: each of these errors can raise the coin's value dramatically, especially since they're nearly impossible to spot with the naked eye. To check for these, you'll need a magnifying glass or, ideally, a jeweler's loupe. You should examine the date, the words United States of America, and Liberty. Look for any unusual doubling, missing letters, or signs of misalignment, which could be your golden ticket. Alright, here's the part you've been waiting for: why is this dime potentially worth $70 million? For context, the rare coin market has seen exponential growth in the past decade. With collectors and investors seeking coins that are unique or historical, some seemingly ordinary coins have skyrocketed in value. Coins that were once worth mere cents have been auctioned for millions, especially when they're authenticated as error coins. The 2014 Dime is rumored to be among the rarest in modern U.S. coinage, if the error variations exist. Now, if one of these coins were to surface and gain attention in the collector community, its auction value could, in theory, reach the $70 million mark if its rarity and uniqueness are confirmed. This would make it one of the highest valued modern coins in the U.S. But why such a high potential value? Well, it's simple economics. The demand for rare coins continues to grow as collectors seek to expand their collections and investors see value in rare coins as alternative investments. When a rare or unusual coin appears, particularly one that has an intriguing error from a major mint like Philadelphia, it causes a frenzy in the numismatic community. Some experts predict that if a few authenticated error variations of the 2014 Dime appear, there could be a bidding war among elite collectors, driving the price up to incredible heights. In the past, rare coins with only minor errors or unusual characteristics have reached millions of dollars due to this exact type of collector interest. Now, here's what you can do if you want to join the hunt. Start by checking any 2014 dimes you have in your collection or pocket change. Look carefully for the Philadelphia mint mark. Remember, we're focusing on the 2014 Dime. Using a high-quality magnifying tool, inspect the coin for any of the errors we talked about, like doubling or planchet issues. If you think you found a 2014 Dime with an error, consider sending it to a reputable grading service, like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, for authentication. A graded coin with authenticated errors has a much higher chance of fetching big bucks at auction. The rare coin market is a dynamic world where even a seemingly simple dime can turn into a fortune. The 2014 Dime may be the next big find in numismatics if more examples surface, especially those with notable errors. Even without a confirmed error, some collectors are snapping these up just in case, because history shows us that the rarest and most valuable coins often start with just a few small clues. So, could a 2014 Dime really be worth $70 million? Only time will tell, but as of now, it's definitely worth keeping an eye on. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, it's coins like this that keep the thrill alive. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more exciting coin discoveries. If you've got any 2014 dimes, let us know in the comments what you find. You never know, you could be holding a piece of American history worth millions. See you next time, and happy collecting. This script covers all aspects of the 2014 Dime, from history to potential value, with tips on inspecting and authenticating the coin to maximize viewer engagement. Today, we're talking about the 2015 United States Dime, a coin from recent history that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. Let's start from the beginning. The United States Mint has been producing dimes for over 200 years, dating back to 1796. Since then, dimes have evolved, from the original, draped bust design to the seated Liberty and, eventually, the iconic portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt that we see today. The D Mintmark indicates that this dime was minted in Denver, Colorado, which has been producing coins since 1906. The 2015 Dime features Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, to honor his contributions, particularly in the fight against polio and his founding of the March of Dimes Foundation. This design has been on the dime since 1946 and is widely recognized as a tribute to both Roosevelt and American history. What makes the 2015 Dime so special? Why has it gained the interest of collectors, and why do some speculate that certain rare specimens might be worth millions? This dime is made of a combination of copper and nickel, with a thin copper core sandwiched between nickel layers. It weighs about 2.27 grams and measures 17.91 millimeters in diameter. For most people, a dime is just a dime. But, when you dig into the world of rare coin collectors, a few unique attributes can elevate a common coin's value. The 2015 Dime has piqued interest because of certain high-grade specimens and possible errors that set it apart. Errors in coins can sometimes be worth a fortune, especially when they come from well-known mints like Denver. Errors can happen during any stage of the minting process, whether it's a misalignment of the die, a double strike, or even a missing clad layer. These errors are often what drive up a coin's market value. For the 2015 Dime, collectors are particularly on the lookout for coins with strong, full strikes, where every detail of Roosevelt's face, the date, and the mint mark is clearly visible. Coins with pristine conditions, known as high MS, mint state, grades, MS 67 or higher, are extremely rare and valuable. So, where does the $71 million come into play? Occasionally, certain coins become ultra-rare and highly sought after, skyrocketing their value into the millions. If a 2015 Dime were to be graded at an exceptionally high MS 69 or MS 70 and featured a unique error or misstrike, it could easily become one of the rarest dimes known. Now, let's clarify, while no dime has been sold for $71 million as of yet, there are a few reasons why collectors are speculating on such a high value for a rare, perfect condition 2015 D. The value is largely based on what a buyer is willing to pay, the rarity of the coin, and its condition. In the past, other coins have fetched extraordinary prices for similar reasons, like the 1933 St. Gaudens Double Eagle, which sold for over $18 million in 2021. One of the reasons the 2015 Dime has gained attention in collector circles is that it's a fairly recent coin, yet specimens with high grades or unique errors are proving hard to find. In an era when coin production quality is tightly controlled, any significant error or high-grade coin is like finding a needle in a haystack. Online coin forums and auctions have seen a surge in interest for 2015 dimes, with collectors scouring their change and even going through rolls of dimes in hopes of discovering the holy grail of dimes, the one that might be worth a fortune. Now, if you want to try your luck at finding a high-value 2015 dime, here are a few tips. Check the quality of the strike. Look for coins where Roosevelt's profile is sharp and every feature, from his hair to his chin, is detailed and clear. Look for any unusual marks or defects. A double-struck coin or one with misalignment can be worth thousands. Pay attention to the mint mark. Some rare coins may lack the D mark, which could make them highly valuable. Also, a misplaced or lightly struck D can add significant value. Handle carefully. If you think you have a valuable dime, avoid touching it directly with your fingers. Use gloves, and consider having it professionally graded. If you think you have a valuable 2015 dime or want to start investing in rare coins, you might wonder, where's the best place to buy or sell them? eBay and heritage auctions are popular platforms for rare coin sales. Be sure to check the seller's reputation, as the value can vary widely depending on authenticity and condition. Attending coin shows or consulting with certified coin dealers is another excellent way to find trusted experts who can help assess your coin's value. For high-value coins, consider getting your dime graded by services like PCGS or NGC. This certification helps verify its authenticity and condition, which can greatly increase its resale value. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 2015 dime. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the allure of finding a potentially multi-million-dollar coin is a dream we can all share. Who knows, your next coin discovery could be just a pocketful of change away. Remember, if you're lucky enough to find a rare 2015 dime or any other valuable coin, take good care of it. With the right knowledge, patience, and maybe a bit of luck, that small coin could lead to a big payoff. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Who knows, someone in your circle could have the next $1 million dime. This script gives viewers a rich history and insights into identifying valuable 2015 dimes, encouraging engagement with the hobby of coin collecting while sparking curiosity about the potential hidden value in everyday change.